Hey lovelies, it's your girl Swan here bringing you a brand new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for giving my video a try. I hope you stick around and hit that like button, subscribe and click that little bell so you'll always be notified when a new video comes out. Yeah, so guys, lovelies, guess what? I finally did it! Yay! Oh my gosh, for you who have been with me for a while have known that I have been stuck on Mermaid forever. And I finally finished. And I didn't finish this year, I finished last year. The last day of last year. Oh, it was such a rush and I can't believe I'm finally done. It was, when it was coming on to the final few days, I was like, nope, the new year is not meeting me with these unfinished projects. I just had 3 to do and I don't know what was making me so stuck on those 3, and I was like, I'm gonna get this done, and I did. So here is all my drawings of Mermaid 2018. I'm never doing this much details again, never, for at least for a 30-day challenge. So I hope you enjoy, lovely. So let's get started. Okay lovelies, if you're wondering, the prompt, I wasn't really motivated by the official Mermaid prompt list last year. It's really reflective. There you go. Last year, so I decided to look for others that people created for themselves. And the one that, as soon as I looked at it, gave me so much inspiration was with @I_SkyQueen. I'll put her name up on the screen, but this list is the one that made me really inspired. So here I am. Can it stay on the screen? With the flowers. Right. So day 1 was royal. Hey. So I'm just gonna go quick. This is the prompt. Royal, she's a queen on a throne. The end. 2, this one I'm really proud of, was jellyfish. Look at her, she looks so happy. And this one I actually did a little sketch in my sketchbook. Usually I just go straight to drawing, but I wanted to try out with the sketchbook and I'm really happy with how she came out. And this Mermaid is where I started to incorporate my color pencils, since I never used them ever. But I started using the color pencils and it really helped. Even helped with the first one with Royal, if you notice. Oh, look, forget. Gold paint. Okay, that's day 2. Day 3 was pearl. I tried to color the pearl properly. I even followed a tutorial, but it didn't actually came out the way I wanted. The pearl is a ball and she's playing with it like it's a toy. She's so cute. This yellow and orange. Sorry, yellow and purple. Day 4 was evil, and here we go, we have an evil octopus woman. Yes, she was inspired by the Little Mermaid. Day 5 was deep sea. So this was motivated from the movie Finding Nemo, when they went deep and I was like, just keep swimming. And the anglerfish. So this is an anglerfish. See, it's drawing, it's praying, and she wants to play. She doesn't want to eat it, but she wants to play. I like how this came out, especially the glowing effect. I never got that correct before. I got it today. 6th is tropical. So here's a tropical, I forget what is the name of the fish. Is it a rainbow fish? Or angelfish, right? Angelfish. And this is when I realized that I really like how my skin tones are coming out with my painting. And it's looking so muddy right now. I was like, ugh, muddy. Number 7 was, day 7 was night. And I had struggled with this one. I was like, night, because my mind was going back to the anglerfish. And I was like, I already did that. Why am I going to do that again? So instead, I thought, okay, in the dark, we want something that lights up in the dark. And what lights up in the dark? An eel. So I drew this eel girl, and she's so cute. Yes, I find she looks cute. And I do the glow thing. So fun. Number 8 was bottle. So I can't remember. It's a sea slug. I know it's a type of sea slug. Sea slug. and I used my masking fluid. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it, but it looks so good. I like how she came out. She's having fun with the bottle. And she's supposed to be smaller, but yeah, I like how she came out. She's so cute, and look, more gold. Ooh. Day 9 was vintage, and the word vintage kind of came out of my mind after a while, because I drew the vintage clothes and then I was coloring it with a reference I saw on Pinterest, but then I kind of went crazy with the hair, and I was like, wait, this is supposed to be vintage. This is not a vintage hairstyle. But let's just say this girl is playing dress up in a vintage outfit. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Day 10 was quick. You can see I wasn't really motivated by this one, so it's just a fish swimming past the mermaid real quick. And that's it. And I really hate the muddy skin. I really hate it. So day 11 was that girl is poison. So I was looking at poisonous animals in the sea, and this stingray came up, and I was like, okay, cool. And this is a poison symbol on her belly, and I'm really happy with it. Still find the skin is disgusting. Now day 12 was treasure, and oh, I know this one was really precious to me. I was like, the treasure is not really the treasure. The treasure is her daughter. And I was like, oh, and this is where it really hit me that I do not like our coloring skin. So after treasure was trap. It's a trap. So this little girl trapped this, I forget the name of it, but it was really cute, in her jar, and she's like, oh my gosh, I got one. And I know the angle of the beach is off, but I'm really happy with how it came out. Seriously, she's caught it at the side of the edge of the sea. Oh, and her skin looks horrible. I tried something different with color pencils on her cheek, but it still looks off. Alright, I'll stop saying how bad I am with how I hate the skin used to be. So after trap was floral, and I wanted to do a kind of, oh, I forget the style of painting this is. I will look it up and put it up on the screen, but I was really inspired to do this type of painting. I was like, this looks so good, minus the skin. And I like how the flowers came out. Which was the thing? Floral. I forget, and I chose this flower because it's close to sea or something. I can't remember. Ugh, it was so long ago. After floral was book. So here we have this girl reading a love story in her own little bubble in the sea. Yes. This skin looks horrible. And I really love this one. So this prompt is witch, and look at her eyes, it glows. So I didn't want to just do a normal witch, and when I think about witch, I was thinking about Princess and the Frog and Mama Odie. I was like, what if she's a swamp creature in the bayou? And I was like, yes. So the fish comes and they make a deal, and she gives him what he wants, and I really like how it came out. I really like this painting. Oh wait, the skin came out good. Okay, 16, which, alright. Day 17 was Guardian, and I painted this after I painted, you'll see what I'll come up, but this is after I learned how to color skin. I remember that's why I like it, because her skin looks so lively. Same here, this is day 17, which was Guardian, and yes, it's very Wakanda inspired. Right now she's a guardian of the sea, or the queen of the sea, or whatever, but she's a guardian, and I find she looks so fierce. She's like, don't mess with me or I'll choke you with my spear. I like the shell armor. I just really like how this came out. She's so pretty and fierce. So day 18 was Goddess. So this is the one, I have a video about this. This is the one that inspired me the most, and this is the one that made me look up tutorials on how to watercolor skin properly, and she looks so good. Oh, I really like it. I really like this painting. I really like her. And I like the color scheme too. So after the goddess is wreckage. So this one's kind of muddy with the colors, but of course Pirates of the Caribbean inspired this painting, because remember the part in this Dead Man's Chest? Where they was going around the whirlpool. This is what inspired this painting. It's like, release the Kraken, and she's a Kraken and she's making a wreck of the ship. And I used some pearlescent paint, I think, to create the storm, like, cause the rain. Oh, even though she's muddy, I like the idea of the painting. After wreckage was skeleton. Oh, she's this way. So here she is, and then she could see through her and see her skeleton, and I like it. I like how she came out. She looks so happy that all her bones are outside. After skeleton, this moon, and yes, it have one with sun, and it's the the sister of this painting. So it's a next type of that other name of that type of painting. I can't remember what the name of the painting is, but the type of painting is. But I'll flash it up on the screen, and I just put the phases of the moon, and she's a moon mermaid, and somehow this looks weird, but I really like the stars. It's so cute. I love it. And after moon was glowing. And see, here we have her, and she's surrounded by a bunch of glowfish, and this was really fun to do. I really like how I did her hair. I've never had fun watercoloring hair before, because it never comes out the way I want it to be, but I especially love the fish. I don't know, just something about the color scheme of this. Maybe I just like purple and yellow, even though they're contrast on the color wheel, but I really like how this came out. After glowing was monster. Okay, I'll stop being silly, but I didn't really know what to do with this, and then I saw this really freaky face on Pinterest, and I was like, okay, that inspired me, and I created this. I have no idea what it is. Really don't know. It's just a combination of a bunch of inspiration I found on Pinterest, and I think she looks cool. Glowing eyes. I love the hair. She looks kind of radioactive. Maybe that's why she's a monster. Radioactive, radioactive. And day 24 is the sun. Ooh, let's see the moon. So here we have the moon and we have the sun. Yeah, she looks like reggae. Yeah, man, Rasta. Sorry, should not have said that. So here's the sun. I really like how this one. I like this one more than the moon. Shh, don't tell the moon. After sun was cave, which is day 25. So right now she's just dancing in a cave, that's all. And I just play around with kind of lights, like shh. And it's not really anything that I did any serious thinking about, just a girl in a cave. And this one, day 26, was really confusing. I didn't know what dystopian mean. I was like, what the heck is that? I was going to do so much research to know what dystopian means, but it's kind of like a Mad Max kind of universe where society has broken down and it's like a fight for survival or some nonsense like that. So I came up with this design. So the water is toxic, and in order to breathe you have to have like a breathing mask, and she's like a office worker, and she always has her tools on her, and these are things that she controls to light her way, because the sea is very dark. Maybe the sun has been destroyed, and the only way to see in the ocean right now is to have these kind of things. I don't know, but I'm really liking how she came out. She looks badass. The next one, day 27, is Alien. And this was not the color theme I had in mind. But I'm really, really happy with this. And she was inspired by Face Off, one of my favorite television shows of all time. I love Face Off. Glenn Hedrick. Yes. But anyhow, this was a Face Off inspiration to get my alien. And I really like how her head came out. She looks so cool. Day 28 was Bubbles. I didn't really know what to do with this, so I just drew a teenage girl and she has a fish friend who's blowing bubbles at her. Nothing too drastic. Day 29 was Arctic, and we have this nice lady on an iceberg. Well, it's supposed to be an iceberg. I don't know if I succeeded. On an iceberg, and she's just chilling. She's just like, I'm cool. She's so cool. Yeah, so cool. And that's it. I like how her hair came out. She looks pretty. She wasn't originally supposed to be purple. She was supposed to have dark, black skin. But I like how the purple came out. Look cool. Day 30 was Cyborg. I have never drawn any robots in my life, but she looks awesome. And of course I was going to use natural colors with her too. Her skin was supposed to be brown and hair was going to be gray, but I wanted to experiment with color, and I was like, why does she have to be black or dark skin? Why can't she be purple or pink or whatever? And I experimented with the color, and these fish were supposed to be yellow, and I was like, not all fish are yellow, Swan, come on. And I really like how she came out. She looks so cool. She was like, I'm an android. Yeah. I like her. I really like her. Like the color scheme, the color pencil for the hair. I really like how she came out. I don't know how often I'll say that, but I really like how she came out. I really like how most of these came out. And the last one, which is City, it's nothing extreme or extravagant, but she's this like girl whale. She's a whale on her way to work because she has a briefcase, and she's going through the city because she lives in the city. And I really like how her hair came out too. I don't know why. I like how I put in these sparkles in the hair now. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it, and I'm really happy with how it came out. And that's it. That's all my mermaid drawings of 2018. And it took really long to do it. As I said in the beginning, I made a promise to myself that I would finish all these paintings at the end of the year, and I did it. I actually did the finishing touches on the 31st of December. I officially finished painting on the 30th, but I also take off all the tape at the edges and sign my name and put in the prompts in the back. And it was a lot of work. Am I going to do Mermaid next year? Yes I am. Am I going to watercolor it? Yes I am. Am I going to go into too much details? No way am I going into as much details as I did. I might just do chibi characters of the mermaid and call it a day, because this was so stressful. I was putting so much stress on myself, and I was like, I ain't got no time for all this stress in my life. She looks so cool. Maybe this could be the thumbnail. So thanks so much for watching my video, lovelies. I hope it was worth the wait, but I'm really happy that I did this challenge because it actually helped me to improve my watercolor skills, and it helped me to push me in the right direction to focus on how to actually color skin, because that wasn't important before. And now this comes to the end of the video. Thanks so much, lovelies, for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next week. So bye. Yeah.